Welcome to another episode of RedWolf TV. I'm Tim, and today we are here to celebrate the fact that we hit the 500 video mark, and we have you guys to thank for that, so thank you, though you may have a couple of questions. For example, what on earth am I wearing? You look like you're a part of a village people. Or, what's on your face? You look like a Mexican. Those are very valid questions and something we'll answer later, though we had a thought. Would it be practical to shoot airsoft from horseback? To answer this, we brought forth 3 contenders. The first contender is the Marusian SAA Peacemaker revolvers that come in 3 colors, nickel, chrome, and the black heavyweight. It has a capacity of 6 shots, although it's kind of hard to reload because it uses actual cartridges. Despite this, it has a cool mechanism. The second contender is the KTW M1873 carbine. Although it is accurate with heavier BBs with decent power, the stiff spring hinders it with a slow rate of fire. The final contender is the Marusian M1892 Randall. It uses gas, so it is less accurate than the KTW with less power. On the good side, the lever action is easier to work with, giving it a quicker rate of fire. As a benchmark from the modern times, we decided to bring in the Tokyo Marui M870. Now all we need is a horse. But, we don't have a horse. Or do we? As it turns out, we have a good reason to shoot from horseback, as a wanted bandit, El Jim Bob, had nabbed my hat. Now it was personal. I was out to exact my revenge. Horses are sensitive in nature. Unfamiliar sounds, sights, and objects in the vicinity make them nervous and harder to control. That is why I have to accustom the horse to the airsoft guns I'm about to shoot before actually riding with the gun, or else it'll kick me in the face. What you're about to see is dangerous and should not be attempted without prior training and experience in horse riding and airsoft. It is being performed under safety supervision. We are not responsible for any injuries or deaths as a result of attempted replication of the activity in this video. In the preliminary tests, we found out that the Marusian Peacemakers were completely unable to perform on horseback due to its low power and mediocre accuracy, so we decided to move straight to the rifles. The first rifle we tested is the KTW. As I expected, the spring action of the KTW gave a low rate of fire. I had to make each shot count, which was difficult due to the horse's stride. Next up is the Marusian's turn to try and hit El Jim Bob. The Marusian's gas mechanism allowed for tiro rapido, giving me ample chances to hit the target and was more effective due to this factor. Finally, the benchmark Tokyo Marui M870. But the TM M870's rate of fire and 6-shot spread made it the most effective on target, blowing the lever actions out of the water. In addition to this, I even managed to reload on the canter. Justice had been served, and it's time to stop horsing around. RedWolf Timwood had had his revenge. So what did we find out? As for the Marusian SAA Peacemakers, if you wish to be effective with these on horseback, you'd be wiser bringing a bag of golf balls and throwing them at your target. The KTW carbine is powerful, accurate, and consistent in grouping on foot, but the strong spring slows down the lever action, resulting in a lower rate of fire, which really punishes you while you're on horseback, so you'll have to practice a lot with this to be effective. The Marusian Randall was so much easier to rack, allowing me to take 4 shots at El Jim Bob, which is 400% more shots than the KTW, though it lacked the punch in comparison to the carbine, making it very difficult to hit the target. The M870 in comparison performed like a beast on horseback. Excellent ergonomics and a fast pump action with 6 BB spread devastated the target and riddled El Jim Bob full of holes. If you still had a doubt as to which airsoft replica would be best atop a horse, it would be the Marusian SAA. What are you doing? Yeah, I know what the results say, but it's something else. I'll show you. It says on paper that the Tokyo Marui M870 was the best, but what it didn't have that the others do is the soul of Western replicas. If you are riding off into the distance, would you prefer to hold a Tokyo Marui M870 or 2 beautiful SAA peacemakers. So for these Western replicas and many more, go to our website at www.redwolfairsoft.com. Red Wolf Tim had his hat. The hat was brown and threaded with lace. The village folks stared as he strode on in, bewildered looks on their face. El Bandit Jim Bob, full of envy, took his hat from Tim Wood's head, set for vengeance with a carbine, out to kill Jim Bob dead. Oh Tim Wood, oh Tim Wood, oh Tim Wood, oh Tim Wood, oh Tim Wood.
Why?
Hello, this is Tim. I was just wondering, for the filming, can I wear a cowboy hat instead of the helmet?
No, it's for your safety.
Okay, what if I wear the helmet on top of the cowboy hat?
No.
Okay, what if I wear the cowboy hat on top of the helmet? Horse thought he was completely, totally mad out of his mind. I'd like to spend a little moment now thanking the Lowell Saddle Club for allowing us to be absolutely crazy during our review. If you live in Hong Kong or just a passerby, this is the perfect place to go as most of the information is on this board.